Hi guys, this is I Swear I'm Stitching. I'm Sarah. This is a Flosstube number 81. It is December 15th. If you're new, hi. If you're not new, hi. Thanks for coming back. I feel like I have a lot to show you, but that could just be because my table is very, very jammed full of stuff. I don't feel like I did a lot, but there's a lot there. I got some FOs, I got some whips, I got some plans. Oh, I didn't bring any of my plan stuff, so I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to mark those all off because I didn't bring any of that over to the table. Most of my FOs are not cross stitch, I'll be honest. God, I hate that I don't know where to look. Ugh. Okay. Let's get to it. So I think usually I do FOs and stuff like that, but I might just go right into whips because those are my cross stitches, and then the rest is not cross stitch, and you can be on your merry way if you want. Hi, Beagle. I know some people don't give a crap about non-floss tube things, stitching things, and I understand. Floss tube is floss, cross stitch. But I also quilt and knit. I didn't do any knitting. Hi, Amber. What you doing back there? What you doing back there? Oh, lady. My old lady Beagle's wandering around. See if you can you see her back there? Oh, there she goes. Oh, look at her limping. That's my old lady Beagle. She's 100 years old. 14. Okay, sorry. Okay. Get to it, Sarah. Whips. Oh. So, what do I work on this week? Oh. She found an ice cube. She loves ice. Okay. Her favorite time of the year is winter because she wants to just go out in the snow and just eat all the snow in the front yard. Okay. Anyways. So what I worked on. I worked on Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow. My other Beagle walked by. She's kind of an asshole. Anyways, so I worked on Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow from Carriage House Samplers. Mark's may never remember that. But I'm working on They Would Envy Our Delights. And I asked my kid to pick out which quote-unquote monster I work on first, and she picked out Frankenstein's monster. So I worked on him a little bit. This is on 18 count, dye 4 fabric, Ada, and Ash and Tan. Sorry, the sun's right there. Oh, the sun's gonna ruin everything, but this is the only time I can do it. So I worked on, I got a little more of the green done here. And then I wanted to work on one of the monsters, so, monsters. So I worked on Frankenstein's monster. There's his face. That's it. I'm still addicted to this. I still love working on it. I still don't want to put it down. But I had a lot of other things to do this week. Christmas presents. I had a lot of Christmas presents to do that weren't cross-stitch related. And I still have one more thing to do. I'm making a project bag out of an FPP, foundation paper piecing square. I have to make it. It's gonna be a wolf howling at the moon for my work wife, my BFF, my third love of my life. Goes my husband, my 100-year-old dog, and then my work wife. Anyways, okay. And then I worked on Perky Lion. Excuse me, from Marumi Designs. It's on 36 count pumpkin pie linen from Bestitch Me. This is also another one that's super, super fun to do. Oh, that was I feel like I'm zooming through this, and I apologize. My Halloween Hawkrun Hollow was 1/1 18 count. This is 1/2 36 count, and I'm using what's it called? I'm trying to lean this way to get out of the sun. I should have oriented myself better. Then my eyes are in the sun. Night Stalker's Calling is the thread. It's Bog of Eternal Stench. I should have picked a different time, but this is the only time I can do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Can you see it? Yeah, sorry. I worked on inside. I did all that, some of that, and some more of the border. See, it's not going to be very big because that's the top border, that's the bottom border. But what's it going to look like when he's done? You guys probably want to know. It's super, super... I just showed you something on my phone. Where did I put my phone? Did I put it in my... Holy fucking holiday? Holy moly, you guys. I literally just showed you. There it is. Why anyone comes back week after week is beyond me. There it is. And yeah, I loved, oh my. I loved her so much with that dark thread. I believe it's sulky. And then on the orange she did that I had to basically copy and do mine on orange with like a similar thread, like kind of in the same vein. Mine's got a lot more lighter spots to it. Oh, isn't he? I love him so much. I must have had a better eye day too, because I did not get a lot done, maybe 100 stitches, because I was sewing all day. But once I picked it up, it didn't take me as long to get into the groove of finding the small little stitch, because it's a tight fabric. Usually it takes me a while to get the 1/2 to my eyes to adjust. It wasn't so bad this time. Okay. This is not. And then I worked on... I made this bag to fit a long Q-snap in it that I was working on. And I don't know why, because I only used that Q-snap in that position once. So now I have this long bag for a Q-snap. I don't... Whatever. Whatever. A bag's a bag's a bag. So, this is Spirits of the Dead by Modern Folk Embroidery. My printer printed that out with when I was running out of ink, but it actually worked out pretty well because I'm using purple fabric. So, you know, kind of gives you an idea. And, oh, so much stuff. I'm using Silks for You in Winter Wonderland. Oh, so pretty. It's 2/2 on 32 count Belfast linen in shale. Wow, it sounds weird coming out of my mouth. Shale from Picture This Plus. So I finished the words and did a bunch of the bottom border. I'll hold it up even though it sounds just kind of... I love it so much. I love it so much. This is a really nice silk. I'm not a huge silk fan. It's too soft, and I have textile issues with silk. So sometimes I'm like, ugh. But this is a very nice silk to work with. The Silks for You. It's super nice. Oh, it's so pretty. You can't, when I'm working on it in person, I can see there's slight variation in the purple, and it's much more noticeable. Oh my god. I'm blind. Oh, and I just dropped a bunch of stuff. It's much more noticeable to me. I didn't want you guys to look up my nose. It's much more noticeable to me in person. I literally, this house, oh my gosh, it's all on the floor, is horribly designed. It's a small house. I have literally 3 windows downstairs. One above my sink. Excuse me. Let me pick this up. One by in my living room. And this one in my kitchen. It's the only place I can set up in front of a window. So, I get what I get. And this is what I got. Okay. This is one which I had not been enjoying that much because I don't like stitching on white. But I found my groove and I did a fair amount. And then I had to stop because I was sewing. It is Polar Pack from Plum Street Samplers. Yeah, I hate white, but I love polar bears, so, you know. That's just my lot in life. And this uses one of my, probably not one of, probably my favorite red in the whole world. Well, that's a whole roll, but you know. Oh, it looks so bad there. Here and things. It's licorice red from Classic Colorworks. And this is 1 thread over 2 on 32 count Lugana in Aquarius, which is just stunning, from Stitch Me. Oh, that's right there. That's the color. That is spot on. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, so I did a bunch of the white down there. Because I was like, I can't do the polar bear. I can't do all that white. So then I did white in the bottom. Don't ask me why that was fine, but that was. I'm clearly dreading those polar bears and saving them for last. So I cannot wait. I wanted to finish the white so I could start doing the red, but then I had to sew because I love that red so much. So much. Love this piece. And again, this is another one where it's a tight weave. It's a 32 count Lugana, and I'm doing 1 over 2. And look at the coverage. It's pretty damn good because it's tight. And this is another one which I don't thoroughly enjoy because, again, old lady eyes, have trouble with the holes, and then of course white. But I got my groove on that white, and I just was like going to town. And then I had to stop, and I had to make myself stop. But there's so many projects because I'm doing I'm in fandom stitching. Go Team Dwarves. And so this month it's work on 12 projects for 12 days and or work on 1 project for 12 days. So I'm doing both. And I've now got my 10 different projects. And I have my At the Met I'll start on the solstice, and my dinosaurs from Al Forest embroidery on New Year's Eve. So the next week will be strictly just Hollow and Hawk Run Hollow probably. If I need a break from it, I'll pick something out, but probably just next week you'll probably just see Halloween from Hawk Run Hollow. So probably the last week you see a variety of stitches. And then this one was, it's funny, I did a bunch this week that I'm not thrilled to work on typically. Because this is another one where I typically don't enjoy it. I mean, I don't hate it, it just doesn't bring me joy. It's from the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher Magazine 2021 Christmas. And it's the Blue Flower Seasons of the Heart Winter. I'd like to do all the Seasons of the Heart. But I just loved those flowers and the fox. And these. So I'm doing this one on 32 count Lugana in plush from Fortnite Fabrics, 2 over 2, just using the called for DMC. And I'm trying to see if I can get, it's very lightly modeled. There we go, that's pretty damn good. So I worked on that second flower, the smaller flower. That's what I got done. And the reason I don't enjoy this one too much is because it's 32 count Lugana in Fortnite Fabrics, and I'm doing 2 over 2, and I think I should have done 1 over 2 because it feels really, it's not hard to stitch, it just feels really thick, and I think it looks a little messy. But I could be overcritical. You know how we are. I love those flowers. I love these flowers, they're so pretty. But again, this is one where I don't typically, I'm not like, yeah, it's time to work on Seasons of the Heart, but I enjoyed it. Not as much as the other ones I typically don't enjoy. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was having fun. Oh, what's going on this week? And then my last one. Another one I don't typically like to work on, again, because I probably should have done 1 over 1. It is Black and Sky from the Primitive Needle? Yeah. I don't know why I always forget. And I'm working on, I still have to finish that block. if I finish that block, okay, so these are the 3 blocks I'm working on. I just have a little bit to finish on this, and I mainly worked on filling in the sun on that one. And see how it has eyeballs? I don't like it. I think it's creepy, and not in the good creepy. And the reason I don't like this one too much is, again, I should have probably done 1/1. And it's a lot of fucking green. It's a lot of green. Like, I'm looking at it, and yeah, I see green, but for some reason my brain's like, there's not that much green. But then we work on it, and so much green, like that huge thing of green. Sorry about my nails, I bite. And then the sun, like, he's surrounded by green. Like, I went to pick out his colors for the outside of him, and it's more green. I'm like, God, it's nothing but fucking green. Sorry. Okay, so it's a Nameless Gray 18 count Ada by Bestitch Me, 2/2. Like I said, I probably should have done 2/1. And this is a huge piece of fabric that I should cut, but I'm paranoid and I won't because it's 3 blocks tall, so I have all the extra fabric I should just cut. But I don't like to cut because I'm paranoid. But yeah, so I worked on that filling in. So I just have to like finish this part and then pop another thingy over here, finish the sun spurties, and then I guess put more work into that block. But see, I filled in the sun because I didn't like the eyes. And actually I did the sun, you'll see he's a little bit variegated. I did him in a fancy floss because I needed just a little break from all the boring straight colors. Yeah, so I'm doing Night Stalker's Calling in Morticia, which is so pretty. It's, I think, it really, especially since he's filled in instead of having eyes, I think it really adds some character to it. But it's not so variegated that it stands out and looks weird amongst all the non-variegated threads. So yeah. But see how thick it is? I probably should have done 1/1. It's so thick. It doesn't look bad. Like, I don't think it looks as messy as my stitches on Seasons of the Heart. But I definitely think 1 thread would have been a better option. You live and you learn. And that's all my whips, my friends. That's all my cross stitch. Okay. Now we'll get on the stuff that's not cross stitch. Oh, my neighbors are home. Okay. So, what was I doing? Where should I start? Sorry, thinking. Okay, so bonus child and college child are home, and they wanted to come over and do crafts. So we worked on the fabric twine trees. Now, it tells you how to make the fabric twine. I did not like that. I was not enjoying that, and they were not going to do that. They were like, no, thank you. So they opted to do theirs in yarn. Now, I used to have a lot of different varieties of yarn because I used to knit a lot. Now all I have is like fingering weight because all I make is my socks for myself, pretty much. So it took them a little bit longer to do this than it would have if they had a thicker yarn, but I think their trees turned out really well. Sorry, I'm looking at them. This is called Bonus Child's. Do you see that there's like a hand spun in there, like a dark black green that gives a little bit of sparkle. And then this is College Kids. Oh, it moved a little bit so you can see that. It's College Kids. It would not let me trim these little fuzzies at the very top. And then I did the fabric twine. I just improvised, used some red and white thread fabric. And then I made my star green, which I regretted afterwards because I should have done yellow to have it match my 2 kiddos, but oh well. And I asked them what sizes they want, and shocking, I got the small tree. But yeah, so that was actually a lot of fun. I used way too much hot glue, so I used hot glue strands everywhere. Oh, and then I just pulled a thread. That was from Missouri Star Quilt. That was day something or other. I can't remember. That was in the Advent. And then, I don't want to show you that one yet. And then, I got a pattern for, in Missouri Star Quilt, I got a pattern for a hot pad and a table runner and some thermal polytherm fleece. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to make hot pads for my mother-in-law and work-wife's mom. They're about the same age. And I was like, old ladies like this kind of thing, right? I like this kind of thing. What is this old ladies crap? But I decided to do a log cabin, which I've never done. And I decided to do Quilt As You Go, which I've never done. And that's where you cut out, you know, like a square of this. And then you stitch the fabric right onto it. And yeah. I didn't like it. I don't know if it's just that, which made Quilting As You Go a pain in the butt, but I did not enjoy. I enjoyed the log cabin. I will probably do that again sometime. Make something like a quilt or wall hanging or something. But on the thermal fleece, I don't know. The Quilt As You Go, I don't think I'll try that again. I don't know if it works differently on just batting or what, but anyways, so I made two sizes. I made small and I made large. And then I made my kid pick out which ones to... I tried to have, like, in the center, like, a focal, but some of the fabrics around there are so busy you can't tell that the center's a focal. This is my favorite. This is the Santa one. And the back's just that. Then I was making my husband feel the hot pads because I was ironing them on the top. And I was like, look, feel the top, feel how hot it is, feel the bottom. Not hot at all. Hot pads. And this is the gingerbread man one. And there's pink in this one because there's pink in the gingerbread men, which you can't, or like those little swirly doodads. And then these are the bigger ones. This one was the ornament. Oh, what's on the back? Since this was gingerbread, I just did a brown for the back, which is why there's a couple of things of brown too, because gingerbread men. And then this is my ornament one. And I found doing this that I don't have a lot of green. I really struggled to find green fabrics. And the back is just the trees. And this is the last one, which is the reindeer. Which again, why there's brown. Brown and green and red. And the back is stars. Yeah, so those are my hot pads. And then I made, what are they called? Oh, where's my, those are hot pads. These are heating pads. Oh my God. My mother-in-law has herniated discs in her neck, and then she got bronchitis and was coughing a lot, and it really aggravated her neck. So on Thanksgiving, she's like, hey, can you go find my sock with the rice in it? And I was like, okay. So I found her sock with the rice in it and microwaved it, and I was like, that's so ugly. I'm gonna make her heating pads for Christmas. So I did. So I made her this. So you just heat it up and put it on your neck. It's full of rice, like 2 pounds of rice. So there's a brown one. And a pink one. And again, because I was like, well, work-wife's mom and my mother-in-law are roughly the same age. And again, I went with the old lady logic, which is stupid, I know. Because I like these too. I made my friend's mom one too. Super, 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 super easy. Oh my God. Except for you have to go slow when you sew in between because you don't want to get rice stuck on your needle. And I got these patterns somewhere off the internet. Log cabin, I got those patterns off of various sew as you go tutorials on YouTube, so I can't even tell you which one I focused on more because I watched like 30. And then I believe I got the pattern for these hot pads, heating pads, on Pinterest somewhere. And then I have one more project to show you, but I can't show you till I show you the Advent from Missouri Star Quilt, because it's from Missouri Star Quilt's Advent this past week. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I will go into a haul. So first, I want a giveaway from Mod Cross, Sarah at Mod Cross. Thank you, Sarah. I won. Look at those cute little boo pins. I can't wait to pop those in something Halloween-y for my when Halloween comes around next year. They're cute. I love the eyeballs. And then Advent time from Missouri Star Quilt. All right, so we'll start with day 9. I've opened all of these but today's, so I already know what everything is. And I was super excited about this because I actually totally need something like this, because I just told you how small my house is and how I have very, very little windows and I can't stitch over there because it's a fucking dank, dark little corner. It's all right. I charge it for you guys. I don't know, like you cared. Say hello. But yeah, so clip-on light, which is going to be, and it has 3 different, like, just like most lights nowadays, you know, cold, warm, blah, blah. Oh, thought I broke it already. That was going to suck. Oh, get my lid up. You can't. Oh. Okay, turn off. And it charges with USB. So I have not used it yet, so I'm not sure exactly how long it lasts the charge when you're actively using it, but I don't actually like to stitch on my couch very much because I can't get comfortable anyways. But this will come in handy too when we're traveling, because I find hotel lighting to be atrocious as well. So I was super excited to get that. Super excited. Okay, that was 9. Day 10. Somewhere. Avalanche of stuff. Day 10. I've already forgot what some of the stuff is. Day 10. Oh yeah. It's just playing cards. Pull it out. Playing cards. And if I remember from watching Lynn's video, I believe they're duck. I keep calling it a chicken. It's the duck. It's their like logo. He's the Joker. This will come in handy because my kiddos, well, bonus child and college child, we play a lot of board games, and we have some cardish games, you know, not card games. I've never actually taught any of them how to play any card games. And you know what? When I was young, we didn't play a lot of games, but my family played Blitz. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if anyone else played Blitz, but that was my family's game. We always played for money, a couple quarters, some actual cash. If my dad was feeling generous, he gave each of us like $10, and we gambled with that. And then in my family, it's a family of 6. I have 3 siblings and my parents. And we're ruthless. So when someone would, it's, you know, process of elimination in Blitz. And so when someone would get out, we'd sing the na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, hey, goodbye, whenever someone got kicked out. So, yeah, but we're ruthless. We want to win that money. So I may have to teach them how to play Blitz. How I not... Okay, so that was day 10. Day 11 was... It's not in here. Day 11 was a felt bird kit. And it came with a needle and some thread and the felt, 2 felt sheets with the felt pieces stamped out. You just had to pop them out. All those little tiny pieces. So college kid and bonus kid came over. Oh, they were here. And we made birds. And I will tell you, I used to do this kind of thing a lot years and years ago. So I like it. I know how to do it. It's fun. But whatever thread they include in this kit is hot garbage. Do not use it. Just grab yourself some DMC. Pulling one strand, that one strand wanted to break off into 2 more strands. It frayed so much I couldn't get into, like, we could not get into the needle holes. It was so annoying. It was, oh my God, I hated it. So just, I don't know what thread what like penny thread they include in this kit, but it sucked. It was awful. Anyways, my kid, not a sewer, doesn't enjoy sewing. Did the bare minimum, was like, I don't like this. Didn't even bother stuffing it. But it's cute. This is my kid's. She just tacky glued on most of the things. And then did a little bit of sewing. And then was like, I told her, I was like, I could try to teach you how to do a French knot, but I'm not doing French knots on mine. I'm putting beads. So she did a bead for the eye. And then in the back, she didn't bother doing anything. And she just glued them together. But it's super cute. And she picked the world's biggest ribbon. And then bonus child. Oh, and my kid decided to do one side each color so that and then I had to do the same thing. So we have matching. And bonus child is there. She likes sewing. She likes hand sewing. So she had a lot of fun with this. And she decided to make the colors on the wing different so they stand out. And then she went with the bead as well. She didn't want a matching color. She wanted white so it looked like the glimmer of white in the eyes, like on animation. And then she did the back, but because she didn't whip stitch him together, she running stitched him together. The other side doesn't look so great, so she said this is her good side, so to hang this up on this side. But that side doesn't look so bad. You can just see where the running stitch got a little messy. But it's not bad. And she stuffed hers. And then mine, I tried to follow the pattern given. And not so good. I mean, it's not, I think it's cute, but like this running stitch, loopy stuff. And then again, I was not doing French knots. They can go to hell. So I did beads. But my favorite's the white side, where I just did beads. So I really like the white side. A little beads. This was a lot of fun. Loved that. And I have one more I can do at some point. Oh my gosh, aren't they cute? Smoochy birds. And then, what's the good side? Those are birds. Aren't they cute? I love them. They did such a good job for their first time doing any sort of like felt ornaments. I think those kiddos did a great job. My kid was not having it. Do you want to see the face of my kid when we were doing this? If you're following me on Instagram, you've already seen it. My kid, like, hating it. So that was day 11, day 12. Oh, I love this so much. Now I have an Olicio iron, day 12. So it's the kind that automatically pops up. But I also have a mini iron. That's what I've been using this week for my sewing because I had to put all my big sewing stuff away. And it just, I have to prop it up. But they sent this, look how thick that is. What is this? Quilt while the iron is hot, silicone iron rest. And it says, quilt while the iron is hot. And I like it because when I eventually have a sewing room, I can hang it up as a decoration because this is pretty color. It's pretty turquoise. And I can hang it up as a decoration because it's so decorative. And then when I do use mini iron, I can pop it down and use it. Oh, it's so heavy. This is a quality box, you guys. It is well worth the money. And then day 13, this is, oh yeah, I wasn't thrilled with this because I've used these before and I don't particularly care for them. Sewing Edge, reusable vinyl strips. Put them on like that to help you get the seam guide. I bought these a while ago and tried them and I don't like them. So, college kid has my old sewing machine, and she actually came over the other day to use it to sew a lining into a crochet bag she made, crochet pouch, and I had to walk her through that, and she said, I should bring over the sewing machine you gave me so you can show me how to thread it, and blah, 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 blah. So I told her that once she gets her sewing machine figured out, she can have these to help her with the guiding the fabric, because I won't use them. I don't like them. Doesn't mean they're a bad item. They're cool. They're great. Some people love them, but they're just not for me. Day 14. Oh yeah, more fabric. Forgot about that. It was this pretty fabric. Wandering Ways by Stephanie Organes for Andover Fabric. Look at these, my favorite colors. Look at this. Look at that purple. Purple is my favorite color, you guys. Oh, these are such pretty. And then this color. Oh, and then this goldy color. Ah, there's such pretty fabrics. Oh, look at that. So I know there's got to be a pattern or something. Is that? Maybe that's what that is in 15. That's kind of fat for a pattern. I don't know. But okay. And now we're on day 15 today. Patchwork bag. Well, I probably won't. Oh, okay. See, look how pretty those fabrics are. As I yell at you. Okay, so it comes with a cute little handle and so like fusible interfacing. I won't ever use a bag like this, but I still need a gift idea for best friend's sister. I always like to give her something too. I could make her this bag and she could use it as a crochet bag because she crochets. Yes, I might do that. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might just make her a small ornament because it's just her sister. We're not close or anything. But I would like to use up. I would like to do the kits and things as they come for the full experience of the Advent. Wood purse handles, magnetic, and magnetic closures. I've never, other than tote bags and like project bags, I've never made a bag that had like handles and closures. Is that a cat? We don't have a cat. Sorry, thought I heard a meow. But yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually looking forward to giving that a try. Even if I don't keep it. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Oh, so that little, it's got like a little foldy, foldy thing, so it folds over and closes. Oh, that's cute. I mean, I don't think I'd use a bag. Maybe I'll try making it. I don't want to use those pretty fabrics, though. Those are pretty. I want those for me. And I think I would go smaller so I didn't have to worry about sashing. Especially if I'm going to whip it together for a quick Christmas present. I'll have to text best friend, work wife, lady girl. See what her sister's favorite colors are. See if I have fabric from those. Or I might have to use my pretty new fabrics from Missouri Star. So that was this past week's Advents. Yay! So again, I will, money willing, I will do this one again next year because I am loving it. It is just great quality, variety of projects. I've got a table runner, a bag, felt ornaments, the tree thingamajiggers, some great products. I love this so much. And I mean, even the playing cards I liked because I can teach my kids finally get off my butt and teach them how to play Blitz. Let's see. So that was it. Now I just have to show you the thing. Speaking of work wife, she dropped off my Christmas presents already. She's also a crafter. She embroiders. As you know, because I made that embroidery quilt was hers. She knows my love of Pinhead. I'm not huge on horror, but I love Pinhead. She made me a Pinhead ornament. Look at him. Look how freaking cool he is. Oh my God, I love it so much. Oh, I love it so much. And she knows I love skeletons, and she knows I love mermaids, so she embroidered me a skeletal mermaid. This little acorn is her, that's how she signs all her stuff. Usually she does it in a thread that matches, so it blends in. That's why for Christmas I got her acorn ornaments. But anyways. Look how cool she is. Look at her ribs, and her tail fin. Her hair. Oh. And then, of course, you put her on purple because that's my favorite. Just amazing, you guys. I can't get over how talented people are in this community, in the world in general. Oh. And most of that, well, there's a fair amount of backstitch, but she does mostly, what is it, chain stitch? Oh, just, that's so awesome, you guys. So awesome. And so, that, and then the haul was the Missouri Star quilt. And then, I did buy that, wolf pattern to make that said friend a project bag. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Come on. There it is. It's actually, I looked on Etsy for wolf pattern, and it's actually by the same woman who did all the Edgar Allan Poe ones, Craft Towards Joy. So I'm going to use a blue starry like fabric, and then that moon fabric that I used for the moon in my Edgar Allan Poe quilt, then some brown and some random gray. And I'm going to turn that into a project bag similar to other ones I've made, like this. Like this is an FPP one I made. The Sunflower for Ukraine pattern, that was FPP. I turned it into a bag. I'm going to do the same with hers, for her. I just do zipper top because that's the easiest one I like. And she embroiders, so she has a lot of embroidery stuff and embroidery projects on the go. So I'm making her project bag. It's going to have the wolf. And then some dark sky fabric. So those are my only... That's my only haul. I don't think I bought anything else because I didn't buy any other patterns. Right? I don't think I did. I think that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Life. We got our tree. You can't see it. It's over there. We decorated it. There's my kids in front of it. Nope. Lit up. And then me and my 100-year-old doggy. I had her posing next to her little doggy ornament. We got our tree. My husband finally put a couple decorations up. That's it. Not a lot going on in life. Still a little congested, but getting better. What I got going on? Oh, awards. Giveaways. So Karen Majors 6075, you won the autumny Halloweeny box full of random things. Please, either down below, there's a Happy Mail form. Fill that out with your address. Email me at isweariamstitching@gmail.com. DM me on Instagram at Eat My Oxygen with your address so I can get that out to you after the holidays. And then the winner of the patterns is Lofty Makes. Same thing, all that stuff I said about messaging me your address so I can get that out to you after the holidays. You can pick 2 or 3 Quirky Quakers, sewing pattern, whatever. It's in the previous video, 79, or 2 videos ago. No. Yeah, last video, video 80. That's where I show you your options. I'm going to wait until the start of the new year. If I don't hear from them by my first Flosstube in January, I will redraw for winners. So if you want to win something, go back to video. Go back to video 78 and look at the giveaway at the end and leave comment number 1 or 2 if you want to enter to win, just in case that they don't contact me by the first week in January. When will I record in January? January 5th. That's also it's first week in January. I'm going to do a whip parade, because why not? And I'll do a rundown of my finishes for the year. I already started looking at what I've finished for the year. I did a lot more sewing than I thought I did. Shockingly, not a lot of knitting. Not shockingly. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. What is next week? Next week is, what is today? 18th? What is today? 15th? 15th. Ooh, 22nd. Okay, so next week will be right before Christmas. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't. Sorry, my phone wanted to do that emergency call. Anyways, I'm sorry. So next week will be the week before Christmas. So yeah, I finally finished all my shopping. I bought my dad a bag of jelly beans today. And then I'm done. Okay. Anyways, you don't care. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you come back again. And it was great chatting with you. Bye.